During the Napa Quake, there were fires, crumbling buildings, littering downtown, and millions of dollars in wine lost. Well, tonight, scientists are unlocking new seismic secrets, and among them, a super slow-motion quake of sorts is still happening. But first, Len Ramirez with why Napa bore the brunt of that 6.0 quake.
The epicenter of the South Napa Quake was closer to American Canyon and parts of Vallejo than it was to downtown Napa. But scientists say Napa was just unlucky with how the fault slipped.
It did rupture upward and northward towards Napa, so that really put Napa in the bullseye.
There was a small amount of rupture.
Geologists who've spent days combing the quake zone gathered at the U.S. Geological Survey in Menlo Park to share new insights into the 6.0 event. They say it was a perfect example of how rupture patterns can be random along a single fault.
It ruptured away from Napa, and that would have spared Napa, but it probably would have produced much more damage in Vallejo.
Geologists say the earth moved about 18 inches in some places during the main jolt, but for several days afterward, new fissures showed up, suggesting that a sort of slow-motion creeping earthquake is still happening.
And the places along the fault plane that didn't move so much are now catching up.
Another big takeaway is how effective retrofitting old brick buildings can be because of what didn't happen at Joe's Downtown Brewery in Napa. We know exactly how bad the shaking was here because the USGS installed an earthquake sensor in the building's basement a few years ago.
That building underwent strong accelerations during the earthquake, strong shaking, and it sailed through just fine.
It's still standing and open for business while other non-reinforced buildings are red tagged and might have to be demolished. In Menlo Park, Len Ramirez, KPIX 5.
Seismologists say more aftershocks are still possible in the coming days.